So you have a new movie idea for me? No, sir, I don't. What the hell do I pay you for? To steal intellectual property by exploiting legal loopholes. Oh, stealing intellectual property is tight. I know. So I figured we'd just copy a Star Wars movie, but in reverse. In reverse? Yeah, just start at the end and, hit rewind. Sounds legal to me. So what happens? Sir, hey, aren't you speaking in reverse? I don't know. Sounds like you were. So anyways, we begin with Obi Wan kidnapping baby Luke Skywalker from his aunt and uncle. Now why's that? So Luke can be reinserted into Padme's womb and bring her back to life. Back to life. Back to life. Back to life. Yeah, she died in childbirth because she lost the will to live. What does that mean? Means we have to put the babies back inside of her so she can find the will to live. Oh, wow. Meanwhile, Darth Vader is going to have his entire suit stripped off until he's practically naked. Doesn't he need that armor to survive? If we were proceeding forward in time, then yeah. Oh, right, because we're going backwards. We sure are. So then we cut to Darth Vader with his skin melting as he burns alive. Oh, it's going to be hard for him to survive this one. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, so the fire is going to magically extinguish itself and Obi Wan is going to reattach all of Vader's limbs with his lightsaber. Obi Wan is such a nice guy. He sure is. After all, he is the one who cut them all off in the first place. Oh, cutting off limbs and then reattaching them is tight. Yeah, so then Vader and Obi Wan are going to have a highly choreographed lightsaber dance as lava rains upwards all around them. Oh, lava raining upwards is tight. But then they run into pregnant Padme who's lying on the ground unconscious. Because Anakin force choked her, right? You mean Darth Vader. This whole reverse thing is kind of hard to follow. I know. But then Vader's going to use the force to reopen her airway so she can regain consciousness. I thought Vader was a bad guy. Yeah. So why would he do? Oh yeah, reverse. Right. So meanwhile, Yoda and the Emperor are going to use the force to redecorate the Senate chamber. Wait, I thought Liberty died with thunderous applause. Unclear. But now it's back. Says who? Says the Emperor. He's going to reorganize the Empire into a galactic republic and restore democracy. That's not something an Emperor would do. It's Chancellor Palpatine now. Of course it is. So then the clones are going to unexecute Order 66 and resurrect all the Jedi with their blaster rifles. Sure. Darth Vader is going to do the same thing for all the younglings he slaughtered. Jesus. And Yoda is going to do the same thing for the clones he decapitated. Wow. Then Mace Windu is going to force fall upwards 100 stories to Palpatine's office. And then briefly get electrocuted before Vader reattaches his hand. Sure. Are you still following along? Yeah, something about Vader and hand jobs. Actually, it's Anakin now. Of course it is. He unpledged himself as the Emperor's apprentice and rejoined the light side. Cool. Aren't you gonna ask why? Why? Because Padme is alive again, so he doesn't need to kill a bunch of children to join the dark side. Oh, wow. Also, Palpatine is going to reverse electrocute his face to look normal again. Sounds like Botox. It's not. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan is back to reattaching hands and limbs, but this time for General Grievous. He loves doing that. I know he does. And he's going to say a signature line that's going to go down in meme history. Hello there. Actually, it's good. Remember, because we're going in reverse. Exactly. So now we're back in Coruscant where the Jedi Council votes to remove Anakin as a member. But didn't he bring them all back to life? Well, that's what he gets for being so close to the Chancellor. The Chancellor that also brought them back to life and restored democracy. Yeah. These Jedi sound like dicks. They are. Speaking of dicks, Padme tells Anakin she's unpregnant. Is that supposed to be good news, or honestly no one's gonna give a f***? Hey, you can't say that in a kid's movie. I don't give a f***. You. Whoa, I'm your boss. Sure you are. Anyways, Anakin is gonna uncrash land a giant droid command ship and fly that puppy in reverse all the way back up into space. Hope he has a backup camera like I do in my Honda Civic. He doesn't. Remember, this happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. What's that supposed to mean? It means they don't have that technology yet. They can travel at the speed of light. How do they not have backup cameras?
Look, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back.
Whatever. Yeah, so Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Palpatine are gonna run backwards through the ship until they find Count Dooku. Oh yeah, what's his deal? He has no deal, because he doesn't have a head. Oh, really? Yeah, so Anakin is gonna undecapitate him with 2 lightsabers. Hey, isn't that how Rey killed Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker? I don't know. And why is Anakin resurrecting a bad guy? So they can have another highly choreographed lightsaber dance. Wow. So Anakin and Obi-Wan are gonna leave the Chancellor behind and get back into their spaceships. Oh, really? Yeah, because the Chancellor's been kidnapped, and Obi-Wan and Vader are here to save him. Hey, don't you mean Anakin? Because it's in reverse. Whoops. Hey, I think I'm starting to get it now. Good, because this is where the fun ends. What's that supposed to mean? We're at the beginning, the end of the movie. Well, that's sort of anticlimactic. Yeah. What about the opening text crawl? What about it? Is there one? There is. Well, what does it say? I don't know. Can you not read? I sure can. Then read it, or you're fired. Okay, then. Oh, reading things in reverse gibberish is time.